So anomalous में we just discussed, please मेरे diagrams पे मत जाना, right? So image on f1 when seeing with both the eyes, so instead of falling on f2, extra foveal point has this power. So जब मैंने इसको block किया, so this power is given back to the fovea point and the eye will take its primary position. But what if it is like Game of Thrones कि मैंने इसको power, मैंने foveal power extra foveal को दिया था, but now he has taken over the kingdom. Now he is not giving back it to fovea, right? Then it becomes eccentric fixation. So you remember that in eccentric fixation, the extra foveal point is now the new fovea for that eye. So when fovea of the other eye loses its property of primary visual direction and is taken over by extra foveal point, then it is eccentric fixation. Now what will happen? So when we are seeing with both the eyes, so this image will fall on extra foveal point, right? So if we close this eye, so what will happen? Now this eye was supposed to take its primary position, supposed to refixate and f2 को power में वापस आना था, but now the extra foveal is the new king and that's how there will be no movement. So on closing normal eye, squint eye does not correct to the primary gaze. Now this has become eccentric fixation, that foveal extra foveal connection has been set up. So another word you need to remember is, now here we have foveal extra foveal connection, permanent connection. Okay, so this is eccentric fixation, and this is how you differentiate between ARC and eccentric fixation. This will refixate on closing the normal eye, this will not refixate, right? The extra foveal point is become the new fovea for this eye. Now how do you measure anomalous retinal correspondence? Now we have already discussed the test to measure angle deviation. We discussed this video. If you have not seen that video, please go and watch that video for easy understanding of my upcoming videos, right? So we divided it into objective test and subjective test, or I should say these are like motor test and these were like sensory test. So with sensory test you get subjective angle, and with objective test you get objective angle of deviation, right? So these are the subjective tests sign up to for your test. Now for example, suppose मैंने objective test किया PBCT, यहाँ पे मेरा ठीक है PBCT में suppose my angle has come 25 prism diopter, and suppose sensory में मेरा आंसर आया 15 prism diopter, ना मैंने angle of deviation measure किया. So now what will be the angle anomaly? So you minus objective angle minus subjective angle, so you minus 25 minus 15, so it is like 10, so it is equal to objective. This is angle of anomaly, right? And this is objective angle. So what was, so angle of anomaly is 10 prism diopter, right? And my objective angle was 25 prism diopter, and subjective angle was not equal to 0, and this is more than this. So what is this? This is non-harmonious ARC, and this is how you calculate. So if suppose, literally means horizon of vision, right? It was introduced by Ugelinius. So if all the corresponding points, this eye also or corresponding points of this eye also, now they are projected into space at any particular distance, so it forms a plane. बनाएगा ना कुछ plane, ये यहाँ से इसका ये corresponding, ये corresponding, right? So ऐसे corresponding point करके ये एक